Hello, this is part 4 of my Let's Play Death Stranding series, but it's part 2 of episode 2, Amelie, which I thought I was going to be able to fit all into the previous video, but I did not accomplish that because I may have gotten sucked into doing a lot of side quests. And I'm probably gonna cut down a lot of the side questing because, while I enjoy walking around and vibing, I don't think it would be very interesting to watch. So here we go.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I love stealing. Wait, I don't want to go into mule territory. They were sort of scary. I'm just gonna go collect some crystals. That sounds nice. That sounds like a lovely time.
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them. Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can. Provided they have the necessary equipment, that is.
Oh, the
I'll see
hands?
that's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter. Chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles, ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity.
I zoned out while he was explaining, but I will do both of these. There's a lot of hands in this game. The BT hands. There's the crystal hands, there's handprints all over Sam.
There we go.
I only had to collect one CG. I'm gonna go get this other one over here. Wait, am I heading back into BT area? Yep. Look, there's so many hands over there though. I don't see any BTs right now. I could pick up some crystals. I'm sure we're fine. Oh, there's a BT. Holding my breath. You can't see me. You aren't really there. No way. No way. No way. I'm holding my breath, but I'm not moving. Does he know I'm here? The baby is stressed. He is right there. I gotta go. I said I had to go. Shake him off. Shake him off. I gotta go. Get out of here. Okay, so we're just gonna get, that's gonna be our loot for the moment. We're not gonna go get a bunch of hands. We only needed one CG of crystals. I need to figure out how to be better at that
territory.
stuff.
The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
I'm kind of saying in some ways when they talk about the Death Stranding, it still sounds a bit like they're using it as a scapegoat. Like, the Death Stranding is to blame for all of our problems. All of them, buddy? Every single one of them? You don't think humans messed anything up? I think that if humans valued working together and helping each other before the Death Stranding, then they would have handled it a little better, perhaps. They had already started to rely on drones and machines for everything before the Death Stranding. Maybe y'all caused the Death Stranding. Maybe the Death Stranding was a recorrect. No, is that a word? An attempt to get back on course.
Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Damn, son. I'm not your son, Dad. Awesome! Benjamin Hancock has provided design data for the following. Container repair spray. Like my little luggage doodads.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Have a pleasant journey. Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
I'm trying my best. You're the one giving me side quests. Okay, that's the mule camp. I don't know what's gonna happen in there. I feel like this is gonna be a bad situation. Whoa.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Why aren't I armed? Attack with square. Oh, I'm armed with my friggin' fist! I'm gonna knock some bitches out! Equipping strands. A strand can be used to quickly and silently render enemies unconscious. Okay. Choke them out. Got it. Maybe I should piss. I got an achievement for peeing outside. Okay. Did I grow that mushroom? Is that from my piss? I made this mushroom. Please give me likes. Approaching destination. They told me to move slowly and remain undetected. This is a stealth game. How far can they see out? Do they have binoculars? Sam can hide in grass or other foliage, provided it's tall enough. Okay. I'm hiding. I've never really played a stealth game, but I'm behind the mountains now, so they shouldn't be able to see me. I wanted to get these medals. Oh, I can go through this cave? Will this take me the right direction? Oh. Okay, the post box is down here. Post box is like inside their camp? Infiltrating a mule camp. Crouch. Okay, I'm already crouched. Holding your breath will make you even harder to attack. There's someone right there. Okay, wait. I want to bind him up. I want to get that motherfucker. I gotta get him. I gotta bind him. How close do I have to be? Oh god, I'm right behind him. Bind with strand. Yeah, I took that bitch out! And I stole his boots too! I hacked in! Okay, I need the chiral printer interface. I want all this. This is kind of a lot. Let's go for it. I'm a problem. I didn't take it all though. They don't even know. They don't even know what I've done. It does feel like if all these ropes and ladders are already out in the world.
Feels good.
Like, when am I ever gonna use my shit?
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Yeah, I read all that in one of the data interview things. I can't really wrap my head around people being so bothered that this one particular job was taken over, but I guess in the grander scheme of things, delivery is sort of something that connects everyone, and so like as a metaphor, taking away the human element of that connection is bad for humans. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna think of it more metaphorically. Deliveries keep us connected. I brought back a lot of good stuff.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridge is standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair.
Oh, I can build a bridge. Oh, I missed the awesome stamp.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a Chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past.
Okay, back the next day, because I couldn't stay away. Sorry, I don't know why I just rhymed like that. Oh, we're in like side quest mode. This game's officially opened up quite a lot, I think.
Did you see the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought, until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the factory entrance. All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center. As always, stealth would be our preferred approach, but you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you.
Oh, they're gonna give me a gun. Okay.
We're issuing you a maser gun. This close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst.
Do I have 2 pair of boots clipped on me? That's not... Okay, no. Mule boots, favored by mules. Their old-fashioned design isn't particularly hard-wearing and they tend to break fairly easily. Maybe I can wear my mule boots and trick them into thinking that I'm a mule. I'm not sure if this is one of those games where people are like, you gotta do the side quests. I'm in the middle of playing The Witcher 3 as well, and the side quests are so good, but I haven't done all the side quests. A lot of them are so good. This is a much bigger bridge than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like a tiny little stone bridge. But that makes sense. I mean, it wouldn't have been that different from a ladder. If that was the case. Awesome! Anyway, side quests give me an incentive to just explore and play more of the game. Even if there's not a lot of story stuff to them. Sometimes there's not really big like plot story, but it can just be sort of world building, which I also enjoy. But
nice.
I'm not like a completionist. I don't feel compelled to do every single thing that I see, so I'm not really sure how I will play. But for right now, I'm gonna go and do stuff. Oh, it's quite far away. I actually don't even normally play solo games on my own. I very much grew up playing multiplayer games, and it was pretty much just hugely social for me. Originally MUDs. I played and then MMOs. But streaming games has really grown an appreciation for them in me over time. And now, even though nobody is chatting with me while I play, I'm just happy to be in this world and experiencing this story and learning about Sam. Though I do think it would be very cool to have some sort of community aspect with these Let's Plays, even on YouTube, that aren't live. Ornaments! Oh my god, some Christmas baubles? Wait, my cargo is really not looking right. Wait, actually, I'm gonna leave these right here. Maybe I can pick them up on the way down. Can I drop my cargo here, or is it gonna roll down the mountain? Okay, it's good. Infiltrating enemy bases. Okay, it looks like I have my strand equipped, but let me just make sure. I do. But they said to use my maser gun, actually. Mosh mosh.
Sam, you should be coming up on that cargo. And a boatload of mules, no doubt. Stay out of sight and try not to make too much noise if they're within earshot. We don't want this going sideways.
It says climbing anchor, but it's moving. So I guess he just had it on him. Do you also somehow get electrocuted? Did they announce that I'm here? Oh no, I didn't do a very good stealth. Oh jeez. So I guess when you scan, you can just see the loot that they're carrying, and that's kind of how you know where they are. Oh. There guy? He's also in the grass. Oh god, he's fucking me up. Stop hitting me, please. Okay, I'm crouched. I feel like that's kind of a problem. Ah! Aiming is definitely an issue for me. Something is very wrong with my health. Is it going up? Oh, I think it's recovering. So, I did a really dog shit job with that stealth operation. And especially once it became no longer about stealthing, I did particularly awfully. They made a little slope out of old vehicles. I would live in this cave. Not bad.
How you doing, Sam?
How are you doing, Sam? He asks himself questions, but he doesn't answer. Hacking in, baby. Okay, I need all this. I also want the medals.
Good work, Sam. I knew you'd get what we need. Looks like the entrance is locked down. Not that we were planning to head inside just yet. No point in sticking around. Get that cargo back to the distro center.
Probably a good thing I left all that crap outside. Okay, we can definitely get little medals up there. What about another little medals? What about another little medals? What about another little medals? What about a climbing anchor? What about a big medals? What about another climbing anchor? These people aren't dead, are they? Didn't they say it was just gonna knock them out? So I got a big stack going on now, and I'm climbing down a mountain. I'm gonna pay attention and do my best here. Wait, I think we need to settle down for a second. This is a pretty steep slope to just be walking down. Maybe I should use a climbing anchor. Would this help? Even though it's like not really a mountain? I think it is helping. Wood Kid? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This is one of my favorite bands. Gotta get my baubles. Uh-oh. I've reached the weight limit. And I don't like what's going on here. This feels like bad Jenga. All right, I think we're just gonna have to suffer. There's a post box nearby, I swear. Sam, I promise. It's not that far away. Is it? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Heavy pulse, bloody eyes, sweaty clothes. Should I have given up on the Christmas baubles? Possibly. But I don't want to be the guy that destroys Christmas. Okay, I think we need to rearrange. We need to resituate. Because that's really far away. Can I carry the climbing anchor in my hands? Is that still too much? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna drop the climbing anchor. We're just gonna go. And I'm gonna deliver these goddamn Christmas baubles. No, 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 no! Oh, I should not have started running. Running was a mistake. Here's your fucking baubles. You're welcome. Christmas is saved by Sam. At least there were no BT encounters on this one, because I really didn't handle those very well. When shit hits the fan, it like really hit the fan. And we're back. Easy.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam?
Wouldn't I like to know? How are you doing, Sam? Please answer. Awesome!
Active skeletons attached to your legs to enhance strength and facilitate movement. This particular model will allow you to carry heavier loads and help maintain your balance. When boosted, you'll be able to move somewhat faster, at the expense of power, of course.
Am I gonna become like a cyborg? Is this cyberpunk?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Little gift? Is for me? Oh, a free support skeleton. This is the main quest.
Now, you've done a fine job expanding the chiral network. But to make the most of it, we'll need to generate more power. We'll have to make a few hops before we can link up the closest city, too. Once this wind farm is part of the chiral network, we'll be able to route the energy it generates through the beach. Unlike traditional transmission methods, nothing is lost. We can provide power to distant regions and utilize facilities there as electrical substations. You're to deliver a key component. Should be finished printing. Take it to the wind farm and get us in business.
I want to know how to do battery stuff. Yeah, okay, the wind farm's that way. Oh no, my hood's up. It's raining. Not good. Oh, my containers are getting damaged because of the time fall. I didn't bring any of that spray with me. I forgot that's a thing. Okay, let's run. No more meandering. I need to check on BB. I got a little impatient because of the time fall. I'm sorry I fell down, BB. Oh, this is cute. I'm gonna do a climbing anchor. Safety first. I probably could have just slid down here, but I'm not trying to get a concussion. I'm not looking good on the container situation because of the time fall, but why don't I just get a bigger poncho to protect my cargo? Oh, I love the forest, the tree situation here. No. No, 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 no. They're over there. Get behind this rock. No, already? I didn't even see them. What's with the crab? Ruining my new boots. Is there one in front of me? Yes. I need to get out of the mountains. Okay. Anchor. All my shit is getting ruined. Nope, I gotta go. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? I'm not on the ground. What do you mean? I'm on the ground now. This is bad? I'm going back up. Going back up. What do you mean? Excuse me. Nope, nope, I gotta go. I gotta go. Sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go. Don't have time for this. I guess that's not where we're climbing down. Has anyone in the history of gamers been as bad at this BT situation as I am? I mean, all I really need to do is survive, right? We're almost there. Oh, are those towers the windmills? Or whatever the equivalent would be? We made it to the wind station.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Is it not that bad? Oh, only 15% damage. I thought it was gonna be way worse. All my other containers were destroyed. Do I still get an S? Awesome!
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Go for it! Oh, Cupid time. We've gone really far. We started pretty close to the East Coast, like Virginia. I don't know. I don't know where the states are at. I actually live up here. I live in Ohio. So I guess now we're in like Nebraska or something. What's all those holes? Are those void outs? Craters? I got a lot of reading to do.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition.
Pretty cool.
Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
I'm not gonna remember you.
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth.
I just want to get them out of my inventory. Sorry all my shit is so nasty.
Thank you for your continued support.
That reminds me of the Hunger Games. The, like, propaganda moments from the capital. I want to fabricate...
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Looks like the timefall is maybe let up. Also, there's a bridge. What is that? Giant duck. Goodbye, duck. There's another duck. I can't talk to the duck. I would be your friend if you let me. What is that? There's a pile of rocks. Very nice pile of rocks. El Jefe Grande. There's my bridge that I built. That's the Jackie Shore Bridge. I'm gonna put a dinosaur on it. Once I figure out how they put that big old rubber ducky up there. And it's gonna eat people when they walk across it. Awesome! Free Stranding movie footage? What movie is it? The Last Unicorn? Homeward Bound. Mush mush.
Hey Sam, you could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
I was already gonna do that. That mama. Generator.
Okay.
Hell yeah! I'm excited for this.
I'm so glad you're here.
George really missed me. Awesome! Let's do the delivery, the fish delivery. Back to Capital Knot City. Can I ride it over a ladder? There's a ladder over here. I put this ladder here. Oh my god, such forethought. Jump? Okay, that didn't work out exactly as planned. Wait, I need that. And also that fish. I need that fish. Give me that fish back. Stop running over it. Okay. Listen, we're figuring stuff out. Okay, but you can pick up stuff from on top of the bike. That's good to know. Awesome.
Hey, I got something for you.
A hat? It's for me? I'm not really big on caps, but...
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
Okay. Let's go into the private room. He doesn't look happy about the headwear. I think in general he doesn't really look very happy, but he looks particularly unhappy right now. What if I put on the glasses too? Now that's what I'm talking about. You wanna go to the bathroom? It's shitting time. He shits with his goggles on.
Glad to see everything's in good working order. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet.
Alright, just need to ship more. I just read through all of these interviews that I have so far, and I'm just gonna go back and read them in silence and kind of really ruminate on all this information and come back next time, perhaps with some thoughts. Humans' biggest problem, logistics. This is from Die Hard Man. So he's saying that there are plenty of resources for people to survive. People don't fight over necessities, but people do run out of supplies because there's nothing connecting them, or there was nothing connecting them. But bridges solved or is solving that problem, which created a new problem in that nobody has to rely on anyone else to survive. They're disconnected, everyone's alone, they only have to care about themselves, they're staying alive and don't care about what happens in the future. The president understood this better than anyone, and I know just how much it pained her because she caused it. Connecting people to solve this issue of logistics is also what led to them being isolated, but then they became disconnected, but now they're alone, and the solution is to reconnect them. So here's some stuff from Nerdman. Do we like Heartman? The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the ha and the ka, the body and the soul. You get your soul when you're in the womb and you lose it when you die, so your body's just a vessel. But if you could get your soul back, your body would be alive again. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another, and that also is the reality of this world. Your soul leaves your body, goes into the seam, transitions to the beach, and then onto the world of the dead. But after the stranding, if your soul gets to the beach, it could attempt to come back to your body. Their souls are coming back, but they're BTs. They're beached things. This one made me think that the BTs aren't aggressive, they're just trying to connect with the living by eating them, I guess. Chiral symmetry. This just talks about how our hands are mirror images of each other, because it's been theorized that BTs are mirror images of ourselves. And if they were here at the same point in time and space, we wouldn't overlap, but they are a reflection of us. And we them, but if we meet each other, a void out occurs. Sam talked about how we had like cables running all over the place, everyone was connected, and the world went to shit, and that reconnecting everyone won't fix things. Chiralium, this is the stuff that turns into crystals, and it has physical and mental effects on the individuals exposed to it. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which can impact your physical and mental health. The effects are similar to whenever you're very stressed, which can be fatal. Most commonly, you get poor sleep due to nightmares, but it can get a lot worse. Really impacts your mental health. Can make you destructive toward yourself and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homo-demons, the mad ones. This is part of what made mules become obsessed with their profession. So that other interview made it seem like mules just were like narcissists, but this sounds like they were already being impacted by chiral contamination. He asked people with dooms have resistance to chiral contamination. I think I'll leave my original thoughts in about this, but this just talks about a hormone called lycosin or lyxin that mitigates the effects of chiral contamination, and it secretes naturally in your body when you achieve a goal, enjoy success, or receive praise. So I guess it's just like endorphins or serotonin or something. I'm not a biologist, okay, but one of them things. So this is why they have the like system, is so that you can secrete lycosin and alleviate chiral contamination. The discovery of beaches and the concept of death. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual, so everyone has their own beach. This just talks about preparing your vessel, your body, so that your soul has a place to return to. So the very concepts of power and society themselves have emerged solely to facilitate the creation of such monuments. In a way, one might say that our growing understanding of death drove our development as a species, our fear of it, our attempts to conquer it. I guess we do strive to live longer and to not die, and leaving behind something they hoped might endure through the ages. Yes, so a legacy. A lot of people are obsessed with their legacy, leaving something behind because they believe that once people forget you, that's when you're really dead. If you are more afraid of dying or worked harder in life to leave behind a legacy, are you more likely to return from the beach? This one is just about sea creatures evolving legs, not to live on land, but to get back to the ocean. And that being able to survive in the seam, which I guess is what Sam is able to do, is a sign of evolution. The chiral network from Mama. I don't care about this. Benjamin Hancock is talking about getting the distribution center west of Capital Knot City set up, and people developing agoraphobia, being afraid of going outside. I guess because they're very disconnected, but also, I mean, outside is scary. He says the mules are not out to get us, but they definitely throw electrified javelins at me. It feels like they're out to get me. And then we have this memo, which I'll just leave in. Memo number 1, a call to arms. We're not done yet, hardly even started and far from finished. They think they got away with it, covered up their tracks and took us out for good measure. No one knows and no one ever will. That's what they believe. But we're still here, still remember. And we still have the stomach for it, don't we? I know I do. I think you do too. So stand with me and fight. We'll destroy that fake future Bridges is building for us and reclaim what's rightfully ours. Oh. Is this from the Knot City people? West Knot City?
Take a look. This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent. And do you know what this is?
The moon.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise.
He's stressed.
The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Let's go to the moon. Phoebe kind of is exploring with Sam. Aid package delivery. So this goes to Port Knot City.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Okay.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something?
What does killing a BT mean?
Even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much and you'll give yourself anemia.
Oh, right, I'm delivering. I spent so long reading the interviews in the data log that I forgot we're delivering and eggs. Right. I'm up in the mountains and I really don't think I should be. But this is where I am, so we're just gonna deal with it. I would like to cross this river. I'd like to get out of this river. What is here, a rock? Okay, we'll go across somewhere else. Go right here. There we go. Ah, this seems like a mistake. This right here is definitely a mistake. I'm making mistakes. But it's too late. I've sort of committed to it. And... ooh, this is rough. This is some rough terrain. I don't think the trike was meant to drive down the side of a mountain. But that's really just a design flaw, right? I'm not doubling back. Never give up, never surrender. We made it. And I accidentally ran over those precious paintings and they're destroyed. But that's okay, I hate art. So my plan is to deliver some shit, to put the supplies for Port City in my locker here, and then to wander around doing some side quests. It's the end of the day. I just got done with like a 6-hour stream, and usually when I record I get ready like early in the day and then I record for a few hours, but I just want to play more Death Stranding. It's nearest by to go to the Ruined Factory. I'm gonna park right here.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Gotta stretch my legs. Oh, there's my rope. I put that rope there.
If the techs did their job, the factory should be accessible now. Head inside and start searching for records.
Oh. Might be. That guy was talking to me. He distracted me. Are they still after me? Because the music feels like they're still after me. Okay. I just wasn't really... I needed space in order to equip my gun. But I do want to be more stealthy this time. Okay, this is a stealth mission now. I've never played Metal Gear Solid, but I imagine it's exactly like this. There's that guy. He doesn't even know I'm about to eat his ass. He doesn't even know. I forgot that like aggro's everyone. Actually, maybe I should be using strands. I didn't even think about that. There's definitely 2 of them coming. I haven't moved, so they probably know exactly where I am. Oh no. I triggered some sort of alarm. Are there more coming? Or yes. This is no longer Metal Gear Solid. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Got him right in the butt. That's probably it. If there were more, they would have sent him out to help their comrades, right? I'm starting to remember, like, Die Hardman or somebody that gave me the quest was like, we don't want you to fight, but you take the gun just in case. I think I'm actually supposed to use my strands.
Sam, see that access panel by the entrance? You should be able to use that to get inside the factory.
They probably don't even know I'm the same guy, because now I got my goggles and this fancy hat on. Use blood bag, use blood bag. They just leave their used blood bags lying around? That's nasty. Open door. Yeah. Enter at your own risk. Okay. I did see an old person walk across, right? I'll hold my breath. That was an accident. I touched his butt with my face. Hello? Alright, we're really in it now. Ah, I'm using the cover to my advantage. They're also using cover to their advantage. But I'm better at it because I have a brain and you're just an AI. There's someone right there. Oops, I missed. Oops, I missed. I'm gonna be out of charges one of these days. I'm surely gonna regret it. How many times do I have to tase your ass? Sorry, maze. How many times do I have to maze your ass? It turns red, that makes me kind of feel like I might be killing these people. The alarm is certainly a lot. Can I turn it off or something? It makes a lot of noise. Which I guess, I mean, that's like the point, but... it's a little much, isn't it? Where's the off switch? Is there even anyone to alert at this point? I think I knocked everyone out. Alright, so the stealth aspect of these missions is not going great.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Just a bit further. In which direction? Okay, it's like some sort of science lab, but it's all fucked up by the cave. This looks like somebody made a delivery, actually. I don't know doctor stuff. Is this like real life doctor stuff, or is this video game universe doctor stuff? Telescope? No, it's not right. Microscope? That's real. Gloves? That's real. These things exist in our world. Computers? Like, we're almost there. We might have computers one day. I just don't know about this. Is this real? Kind of like an incubator or something. Or that thing in the Alien movies the lady climbs in. There's another locked door. Is that the next side quest? I'm gonna get all this data. And a new gun. And also all this as well. We'll never see it coming. Do I want to pick up a million things on the way out? Yeah, that is my desire. Oh, that's the old person. Little girly. They just look like regular humans.
In case you're tempted to venture further in, you should know that we haven't been able to crack the security system guarding the rest of the complex. So focus on delivering that cargo.
Why is the like image of them still here? That older lady. Ooh, we'll went a little past the mark, but that's okay. Look how not greedy I was. I was just totally normal. I didn't pick up hardly anything. There's also like a bunch of deliveries out here that I'm not picking up. I'm just letting them be. I can let things be, okay? I'm capable. Oh my god. Okay, I just figured out what button the boost is. Holy shit. Awesome.
The records you brought back for analysis contained additional designs for BB pods. This data has given us new insight into how we might customize yours, by changing its color, for example. Feel free to experiment with this feature the next time you visit your private room.
Color of my BB pod? Data. Interview. Unknown. I'm sorry, 5 years isn't enough time to get your bearings, much less live a life. You were the only one I could save. Could only dig graves for the others, and then for you in the end. Oh. Sorry, that one hit me. Dig and grieve and try to make amends. All that's left to me is her, my daughter, my sole remaining glimmer of hope. Our future may be broken, but it's not beyond repair. Futures are fragile things, but my daughter's made of stronger stuff. She has what it takes to pick up the pieces and put them back together again. I hope, I pray.
Sam, Mama here. Up for performing an experiment with hematic grenades? Hartman tells me they can drive BTs back to the other side. At which point, the ambient beryllium in the surrounding area should crystallize. It's the resulting crystals that I'm after. I'd like you to bring them in for study.
I'm not happy about going into BT territory. Oh, there's one. How close can I get? Does that work? This is a pretty big hand. No, what happened? Why am I so dog shit at this? Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off! Shake it off! BB's stressed out. Hold on, BB. Goodbye, BB. Bye, bye, love you. Awesome! Since last time I played, I had a weekend of streams, and without really any context, I asked them, do they think Kojima likes social media? Because I've been having some thoughts rumbling around about, you know, the likes, the likasing, the lack of connection, isolation, being isolated but being connected. I got some ponderings rumbling around in my brain. They basically said they do think Kojima likes social media. He uses it a lot, apparently. I'm not really plugged into that side of the gaming community, so if he was like sending a message with this, I'm not sure what I think it would be, but I do think that talking about social media is such a nuanced conversation because I think it does connect humans in a really important way, especially globally, and helping you to meet people who are not like you and developing understanding and empathy for people living a different life experience. That if you are isolated in your small town or even just within like the US, you could easily never learn how other people live outside of your own small bubble. But with the internet, a lot of people are exposed to that and the reactions to it are varied across the board. But in general, I think it's a really good thing. However, I think, you know, you can be too connected, you can be too plugged in, you can be too inundated with information, especially misinformation, and it is so easy for people with power and money to manipulate what we are seeing on the internet. So it's not like all good. The more chiral crystals Sam collects, the more he will be aided by their floating capabilities, effectively reducing the weight of his load. Every 1000 CG of chiral crystals collected will reduce Sam's burden by 1 kg. I didn't know that. I do pick up a lot, but I often offload them. You can use strands to avoid mule melee attacks. Like a parry? I'm a Dark Souls girly. I'm not good at the controls and stuff in this game at all, but now I kind of want to learn how to parry. There is a dodge? Okay, so I have read all the current tutorials that I have, and maybe I'll play better now. I also have mail to read. Kind of doing our admin stuff right now. Funny story, the other day I was using the network to read up on the word chiral and where it comes from. Turns out it's Greek, means hand. Bet you didn't know that, did you? I did, because I read the interview about it. Benjamin, the text went on about how your right hand is a mirror image of your left. Yeah, I read this. Bitch. Nick Easton says to stack your cargo high. There's some benefits from it. Thanks, Nick. Benjamin Hancock says he used to have a BB, but that he started to care about it. Uh-oh, Benjamin. He recognizes that it has very human behavior and isn't just a piece of equipment. His BB loved it when he took them swimming, but would get scared if they dove under. Like a tool would give a shit about any of that. So true. What happened to your BB, Benjamin? This makes me like Benjamin more. He misses those days with the little guy. Oh. Look at his face. I need to take a shower. Whoa, nobody's interrupting my shower. Not after the shower, Sam. No winking. We're plugged in. He's dancing.
Don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on. Keep up. Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday.
Oh.
It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
This was an interesting way to deliver information about that man's life. Alright, I have a pizza in the oven. I'm ready to be scanned.
Have a pleasant journey.
And head to Port Knot City. Since we're going through BT territory, I'm actually not gonna bring my vehicle. We're just gonna hoof it. Oh, they're posing. They're doing a muscle man pose. That's incredible. Thank you for the bridge, Polly. There does seem to be a path to walk up. My goal, which I haven't done since the tutorial, is to successfully get through this BT territory without summoning the goop. So we're in the timefall, but we're not technically in BT territory yet. Okay, here it comes. I'm not actually seeing any BTs yet, but the thingam is pointed that way. So maybe we're actually gonna go around the BT territory. Port Knot City is that way. Looks like I can go through here. I gotta say that I rewatched some of the cutscenes. I'm very confused about Amelie. One of the cutscenes where she's talking to Sam on the beach, I think she's trying to convince him to take this trip. I'm not trying to make noise, you just won't get over this rock. She's on the beach, talking to him. Oh, there's the BT. And mostly she wears the red dress, but for just a brief moment in that cutscene, she has like a gray-blue dress on, and I don't understand why. I almost ran out of breath, and there's a BT right in front of me. I don't think he's coming this way yet. I really want to succeed at this for once. There are two BTs right in my way. Am I too close? I got too close. But it's going slow. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I want to get as far as I can. Breathe. This is going a lot better than it has in the past. Though timefall might be really wrecking my shit. My cargo containers. I barely see that one. Is it really little? Why is it so small? Okay. I can't be standing here in timefall. Oh, he's right there. My main quest containers are damaged. Can I do a canteen? Will that help me? Give me a little more stamina? I think we might be past the BTs. We just have to get out of timefall. I'm a little afraid to uncrouch, but maybe I should stop being a little wussy. Okay. We're good. We did it! I succeeded! I finally stealthed past BTs and didn't get gooped. I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna try and hurry up and get out of timefall. Music! Celebration! Celebration of my accomplishment, I think. Oh my god, look at the light on the water over there. Yeah, I was doing so bad, and I'm genuinely so happy that, like, I finally things I remembered, like the mechanics. I didn't panic. Port Knot City! Inhabitants 51,000? I've never noticed the inhabitants number, but that really surprises me. Oh, those are like the vehicles that... I forgot about the vehicle that, the corpse disposal team used. I wonder if I'll get to drive one of those one day. We're here. We made it to Port Knot City. We're gonna cross the lake.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I I like when it ding.
You the porter?
Yes,
the
indeed.
one-man army sent to do the work of a team? You and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
He's like begrudgingly complimenting me. Awesome! Now I can carry more cargo!
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
I like his attitude. It might be my favorite so far. New strand established. Man, we're down in like Mississippi. New interview data. I'm gonna go ahead and read that.
Wait. Where'd you get that?
What?
That little guy.
That little guy!
Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. With the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother.
Oh.
So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
That made me happy and sad. It was like kind of bittersweet. They gave me some grenades and blood bags. Thank you kindly.
Sam,
Amelie.
you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them.
I'll do my best.
Make us whole again.
Mawa.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yes, sir.
We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
Fragile!
I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center.
Am I gonna actually see Fragile? The lady?
Don't worry. Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Will do. I'm excited. We're only on episode 2, but I feel like it's been so long since we saw Fragile. I'm so clean! I didn't get shit all over me this time. I'm so proud. Mail from Victor Frank about my brother. Oh, ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either. I know that. It's weird though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things always go? Thinking emoji. You still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kind of stupid, but I've started thinking of it as like his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it at least a little. You show the little guy the sights now, you hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see him. Man, they're just, yeah, you know, I don't know. They do a good job of making me, like, care about the other humans in the game. It's so good. Just little things. Alright, data. The chiral network experiments between Central and Capital. Interview from Die Hard Man. Okay, so this is about how a year and some months ago they relocated the president, Bridget, to Capital Knot City, but they made sure everyone thought they were still in Central Knot City, which the guy in the gold mask showed up during our void out with Igor, and Sam alluded to perhaps the people from Edge Knot City or the terrorists orchestrating that void out. So I wonder if some of the point of that was to destroy the Madam President. Okay, part 2. This one's exactly a year ago. And this follow-up interview is about how they connected Central and Capital Knot City. The Cupid thingums are working, and they were actually already looking for Sam, but they didn't know where he was. And they're preparing to send out the second expedition. Mules and local porters. This one is about how not all mules have delivery dependence syndrome, and some of them actually work for Fragile Express. And you can stave off the syndrome if you join an organization with strong leadership. Timefall and power failures. Interview from Igor. Igor's brother Victor went on the first expedition, and Igor wanted to, but he was told to stay behind. And being a part of corpse disposal means getting a sense for timefall, and that he's actually been hit with it a lot and is younger than he looks. And the buildup of chiralium causes power outages. Keeping up with the interviews. Last time I read them, I had a lot to go through because I kind of really let them go, and I had a whole big old backlog. Look at that little guy. Yeah.
Brought you an astronaut.
Oh.
Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
Baby likes when Sam whistles. It's probably because of his daddy.
Have a pleasant journey.
Heading out.
Have a pleasant journey.
You just said that. He said it doesn't rain here! And the power went out. Crabs. What's with the crab? This seems bad. I was right, it's bad. Shake off! Shake off! Shake off! Damn shit, you guys. Let me shake off! Give me the button! Prompt! Oh. They just stop? Now they're caressing me. What is happening? Hello? Oh, a gold mask guy. Oh, he also has a baby. And he can levitate rocks?
The name's Higgs. The particle of God that permeates all existence.
Oh, fuck you, Higgs. What a cocky bitch. I already hate him.
Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed.
What's she have to do with it? Oh my god.
What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned.
How do you know that?
Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? But don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, there's so much you people don't know.
That's probably also
the girl,
true.
For instance, she's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity.
Fragile or Amelie?
Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind?
No.
Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time?
Tim loves grinding.
A game over.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
Oh my god, it's right behind me. I'm sorry, I got distracted by how he was talking to me even though there was a BT right there. Also, I don't know if he was hinting at Sam wanting to die, which I can kind of understand, that like immortality death loop where you just keep coming back and you know that you can never die. That's in a lot of fiction. Or not that he wants to die, but he just wants all this to be over and to stop trying. I mean, we know he doesn't really believe in it. He's doing this for Amelie, but he thinks America's gone to shit and it's not worth it. And so if the city was destroyed, you know, like the plan would be fucked. I assume I'm supposed to throw a grenade at it. I'm not sure if he's referring to Amelie or Fragile as the angel of death. I'm gonna have to rewatch that cutscene like 8 times. I want to sort of really try and pick up on some stuff. The guy wears like eyeliner and mascara, but it looks like it's run off a little bit. He's real full of himself. He does seem to know more than me and definitely have some special abilities like telekinesis or something. His hands? He had goop hands, but he said he knew someone on the other side. I also feel like I know someone on the other side. I feel like Amelie said her body was at the beach, so I know her. I'm connected with her. She keeps coming and talking to me in my dreams. I gotta rewatch that. I gotta rewatch all that, but those are my first impressions, so I'm gonna try not to get Port Knot City destroyed. Here we go. I'm a little scared. Okay, I'm scared to hit the back button because we're like really in it. I think my Grenade. Do I even have a grenade? Oh, I don't even have a grenade. I don't have a grenade. I didn't bring a grenade. We need to run. Run, Sam! Is this a wall? That's a wall. I feel like Victor lied to my ass. I'm about to engineer. I'm about to orchestrate a void out. It's about to happen. Because I don't know where to go. Oh, I guess I went around this way? There's still a wall here. Is he gonna come over here? Yeah, he knows how to come around too. Please don't come into contact with me. I'm paddling. Wait, I want to paddle left? I guess? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, goodness. Okay. Wait. I can stand up. Can I sneak past him real quick? Can I just sneak right past you? Just let me get on right past you. Okay. Don't know where he went. Really don't feel like I did that correctly. Is he behind me still? Oh, now he's over there. Let's soothe BB. By hitting the right button. To soothe BB. Click on BB. Soothe. Do we have time for this? I'm doing it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Or I don't know. Okay, he goes up and down. In and out of the water. Oh, there's a grenade right there. Hold your horses. Everyone hold your horses. Now we're really in it. Okay, hold on. Grenade. Grenade? Yes. And... that. Holy shit. There's another grenade? An EX grenade? Okay, that made him go down. This hematic grenade is from Sector 10. Thank you, Sector 10. It is doing damage to him. Not a ton. I guess I still have a lot left. Okay. Maybe I should be throwing more than one. I'll take this blood back. There's another grenade up here. I love the pace at which they introduce new mechanics. It's not too overwhelming. Okay, I'm out of those grenades, but I have more. Oh, he's gooping me. Ooh! Root cargo placed on back? Wasn't that my grenade? Getting him good. I think. I don't know. I hope. Thank you, darling. Oh no, I fell over. Wait. Oh, he's pulling it out of the... Wait, hold on. Let me grab this. He's pulling it out of the goop for me. Thank you so much. Oh, I want that. Oh, there's a grenade down there. Is he up? No, I don't see him. Oh, he's over there. I need to shoot BB. Uh-oh. My blood bag is empty, but I should have replacements. I'm out of those grenades. 0. Oh, he's down. Hold on, let me shoot BB. Do I have time to be soothing BB? Maybe not, I don't know, but it feels important because he's my little guy. Where's he gonna come up at? What is with the crabs? Oh, I got him! I think he's done for. Is he? No. Yes? Oh my god. Wait, what happened? He's mad. I think I made him mad, actually. He's the opposite of done for. I might be out of grenades, y'all. Oh! Oh my god, perfect! He crystallized into chiralium. Oh, sick! Oh, it's so much! Target eliminated. A. We're awesome. No.
Heavy blows, dirty eyes, sweaty clothes.